What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another day, another night of 30 plays. We're playing some American Truck Simulator. We're going to be playing around in the Texas DLC tonight. That's what we got going on tonight. Sorry, I don't know what's going on. I've been trying to mess with my wheel, and it's still not working. It doesn't detect it at all. I've been trying a whole bunch of stuff. I got to go in much more in depth. So I think I got to re-download the drivers or whatever. All right. Let's open up the map here. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna move my options, audio. That's music volume. Game sound volume, UI, music volume. There we go. I was like, my goodness. There we go. 30 still trucking. What's going on, Sean? All right. Let's look at the map. Let's look at this this beautiful expansion over here. Lots to do. And let's take a job. Let's see. External contracts. There was an event going on, and now I missed it. There was a thing that popped up. Where do I go for events? Ah, there it is. Events. All right. Cruising Texas. Progress 0 of 15. Using external contracts or external market with World of Trucks. Connect profile to American Truck Simulator. The community goal is to drive 125 million miles while driving cargoes to and from any city in Texas. When a player completes a delivery to or from 15 different Texas cities, they will achieve their personal goal. All jobs for the event need to be at least 100 miles each or more, and you can check if your recent deliveries met these conditions by using the logbook in the World of Trucks profile. Rewards, community goal. When the community goal is driving 125 million miles or 201,168 during deliveries to or from any city in Texas is met, and if a player has also achieved their personal goal, then they will receive a hanging Lone Star Longhorn ornament Steam inventory item. Personal goal players will be delivered cargo to and from 15 of the 29 Texas cities will gain a personal World of Trucks achievement, a beautiful horned lizard theme ATS truck paint job. Well, that's cool. Do I get to see what this paint job looks like? Do you want the internet to go and to select this page? Yes. What's going on, Jesse? Oh, give me a second. Give me a second. Let me put my information in here. What is my account? Oh shit. I think it's I did forget my password. It's been a couple of years. Sent me instructions to my email. Now I gotta find out what email that is. There it is. Okay, password has been successful. Okay, so let's sign in here. All right. All right, so now we're signed in. Do I have to do anything else? Browse contracts. Didn't I just sign in? No. Connect. Not valid. Unable to connect to World of Trucks. Establish the connection and press connection to retrieve your contract information. All right, I'm going to try to back out of this for a second. Let's back out of this. Oh, did you get it, Sean? Yeah, I got it. What, about end of August? Yeah, September? Or is it September? I forget. I was in bad shape. Give me 1 second. Minis, account, password, apply. It says it's connected. The authentication information is not valid. Please try to sign in again. Okay. I think that did it. All right. All right, all right, all right. We'll get there someday. That's a different one. Job market. External contracts. World of Trucks. Okay, let's see here. What we got? Now, how did I get back to that other one? Let's go back to this. Browse contracts. All right, so this is it. Let's grab this. Flagstaff, and we got to go somewhere in Texas. It's got to be a Texas drop-off. No Texas drop-offs. Okay. Well, Let's see if we can do something from here. You know what we have to do? Hold up. World map. Let's fast travel. Can I fast travel to any of these locations? How do I fast travel? El Paso, Texas. I think we're going to have to drive. I could have sworn you could fast travel to a certain spots. Could you not? We might have to just trek it. We fast traveled yesterday. I'm confused. Yeah, like all right, well, if that's not going to work, let's do the next best thing, right? We'll do the job market. We'll do an external contract, and we'll try to get as close to Texas as possible. So we need New Mexico. That's a big load right there. It doesn't look like I'm going to get anywhere closer than... Oh. I think we have a winner. I think we have a winner there. Oh, what's that last one? No. These are going to be shorter trips. Yeah. Okay. So we can get this one. Which one was it? Was it this one? No. It was... There's that one right there. All right, so we're gonna... That's where we're gonna start. Right now I feel like I got hit by a conveyor belt. We're going to keep the music off. Well, I have music playing, but it's different music tonight. We're going to do those California roll stops over here. No, actually, I didn't hear that, Stealth. I didn't hear that. I mean, I think we all knew it was going to happen, but... This is going to be interesting. Yeah. Check that out. What a turn. What a turn. What a turn. Come on. So we got to get to New Mexico. I can't fast travel for some reason. Jesse says we're 2 weeks until Heroic Assault. I hope it's good enough. I don't think it's going to be amazing. I'll be honest with you. I don't think it's going to be amazing. I think it'll be interesting. Marvel's Avengers is coming out with their Winter Soldier update for cloning labs that day as well. So, 29th, what is that? Is that a Tuesday? What day is that? I think what we might do is we might play Marvel's Avengers in the morning. And then we might play Heroic Assault in the evening. Is it Thursday? Oh, that's not going to work. It's a Tuesday? Okay. Yeah. I would think it was a Tuesday. So, I think we'll play the Cloning Labs on... Well, maybe we'll do a Heroic Assault in the morning, and then we'll do Marvels at night? I don't know. They're both coming out the same day. I figure we can mess around with Bucky for a bit and then take the Hulk into the cloning labs, or do the cloning labs first and then mess around with Winter Soldier. So I try to get my steering wheel and stuff working. Nothing works. Like it's not even detecting the steering wheel for some reason. So I'm just gonna wait till the weekend. Take a bit to get it working. It's a shame. I really like playing with the steering wheel. We did put a new video out earlier today for the combat a couple hours ago. Talking about the combat from last week. I go over a little detail and talk about it a little bit, break it down. If you haven't watched that, much obliged if you do. Hold on one second. I gotta move the chat. For some reason, they put you guys in front of me. Actually, I should pop it out. Why don't we put this over here? Pop out the chat. There we go. No, that's not going to work. There we go. Now I can read and drive. Don't do that at home, kids. I will curse your ass out. You're driving a car and reading your text, man. Nothing. You want to get on 30's bad side. Fucking looking at your phone while you're driving. Do one or the other. Do not do both. I tried playing Avengers today for a bit. Had no interest in time-gated power grinds. Turns me off. Yeah, I know. The only reason, the only motivation I have, okay, is I got my Hulk to 175, and we're going to do cloning labs. Now, I don't know if, I mean, I would like to do it with you guys if you guys have at least 175 character. If you guys don't, I'm going to have to find some randos to do it with. But here we go. They announced today that to get the next power gear to go up to 185, you can only do the OLT, which is the dumbest thing yet again. Because now what you're doing is you're shrinking you're shrinking the thing again, because if I can only do the OLT to get 185, then I'm doing the events that are now time gated, right? They've been time gated, and I can get to up to like 170, 165, 170, right? Then I have to do the elite raid to get the rest of the pieces, and then I have to do the new OLT to get to 185. You just cut that truck off. I have my cap at 175. Okay. You're striking even more, even more than before. What do you mean? Come on, hit squad. Oh, shrinking it more than before. I would have my Hawkeye there. Last few events didn't give me the same exact gear. Oh, that's the worst. Yeah. I love that we paid for a game 2 years ago. One of the pieces of events that was supposed to be in the game 2 years ago is now 2 years later. And now to play it, I have to make sure I'm at max level. And to do that, I have to get time gated to do stuff, right? Even if someone right now started playing the game, okay, and they have a 150 character, in 2 weeks, they wouldn't have enough time to get most of their characters. Maybe one. All depends on what they get to get to 175. This is the same length as the first OLT. So I would say about 40 to an hour the first time you run through it, you know what to do. And then after that first time, it's going to go to like half that. And hopefully the boss fight's not as stupid as the Super Adaptoid was in the beginning. Oh, you know it will be. Yeah. Yeah, I know. You know, we all know. I scream, you scream, we all scream at Avengers. So I came up with a little theory today, right? So Scott Porter, who's the voice of Winter Soldier in Marvel's Avengers, the new character, he did a tweet today, and he said that he's super excited that he was casted years ago for the part, and then he was put on ice, you know, like a little joke, right? He was put on ice, and now he's reprising his role. Okay, what that tells me is, why would I go the back way there? That seems kind of stupid. That Winter Soldier was supposed to be in the game year one. It gives me more evidence that he was supposed to be in year one. Not only was he supposed to be in year one, but the voices that Miller leaked like months after the game came out had voiceovers that were talking to Black Panther, that was talking to Miss Marvel, that was talking to She-Hulk, that was talking to other characters in the game. And I do believe, again, this is my speculation, that Captain Marvel, She-Hulk, Bucky Barnes, Black Panther, and I'm not even going to say War Machine, were all in the game in the very beginning. And they were all supposed to come out year one. But then the game came out, and it was broke. And they were running around going, what do we do? What do we do? We got to fix this. All right, well, we don't have time to do all this other stuff, so let's just drip feed it out. I don't think we're getting the Kree expansion. I still think we're getting it. I don't know if we get Miller hinted some stuff. I still think we're getting it. Yeah, because we already know She-Hulk is voiced. We already know the voice actress for She-Hulk, right? We know Captain Marvel's got a voice actor. We don't know who it is, but we know there's dialogue and stuff in there, right? We know that there's dialogue done in Wakanda talking to all these characters. I'll mess with them, stealth. I'll probably get them up to 150. Nope. Oh, Jesus. We're not going to be able to overtake this dude. All right, we're in New Mexico. If we get, it will be a tail end of 2023, like did Cloning Labs this year. I think next year we could get She-Hulk and we could get Captain Marvel. We got Mighty Thor, and then we'll get Bucky this year. So next year I think we get the other two. But man, what a disappointment. Imagine if we got all these characters within the first year. And now, how many other characters could have they've worked on? You know. Yeah, it's basically it. Hit Squad. So there's different things. There's cargo, different jobs, like bigger loads, more challenging things. They have different accidents and road closures and make you go around. You have time. You manage it. You can manage a company. Like it's a sim, business management type of thing. You can have a fleet of trucks and whatnot. They just expanded into Texas today. You can make it as real or as unrealistic as you want. You know what I mean? Like if you're looking for a full-fledged sim, we just passed a rest area too. God damn it. Fishtail Seafood Company. Maybe the game would have been done. We would have got everything the first year, and it wouldn't be talking about Avengers at all. Yeah. Well, we would actually be talking about it, but we would be talking about it in a good light, right? $90 miles to go. I want to go, but we're not going fast. What's going on, Lurker? Nope. My car's not going fast enough. I have the we have a governor on where I can't go faster than 60. I have to shut that off. I can't pass these guys. Making it a little bit more challenging here. Plus, I think we have a cop behind us. I want to pass this dude so bad. So bad! Sorry, we're doing a little tailgating here. Oh man, can we make it before we have to rest? $57 miles. I think we can do it. The way I look at my face cam. I mean, I'm wearing a fake hat and sunglasses, so. Was it the beard? I mean, I think I could be a truck driver. So is this game or Ice Trucker game your favorite? I don't know, man. I used to play a lot of Euro Truck in this game. The SnowRunners game is a lot of fun, man. It's a completely different game. Completely different game. I know people look at this, and there's people that, like, play the Tomb Raiders and the Last of Us and the God of Wars and all that stuff. And they're just like, they look at this, and you're just like, what the F is he playing? There's a lot of good games out there, a lot of different genres. You know what? You know what it's like? Do you know what it's like playing simulator games? This is what it's like. It's like being a kid and liking video games when I was a kid back in the 80s. It's the exact same thing. The same people that would make fun of me, right? This is how it is, right? The same people that made fun of me and stuff when I was a kid playing video games, those people are the ones that make fun of me now for playing simulator games, right? Like this is like the nerdy thing to do inside video games. This is like the bottom rung of video game. Everyone's like, you play a simulator game? They're phenomenal, dude. They're phenomenal. I absolutely love I love driving like this. What I don't like about like the other type of driving games is they're so unrealistic. I like realism in this type of stuff. Ooh, got an itch on my nose. I don't see Embracer putting a big chunk of money into Marvel's Avengers for any expansion and investment into Lara Croft game that would have better public perception. Nah, it's the IP though, Krebsy. It's the IP. They would want the IP. They would like to get the IP, make it better because of the IP. I'm not over the white line. I'm fine. We're all fine. Oh, I like City Skyline was fantastic. Another game I used to love. I have 200 hours at least into House Flipper. I love sim games. Oh, House Flipper. You know, Lurker, I wanted to play that on stream. We played it a while ago on stream. But I don't think people would want to see me do that. I think that'd be interesting. These might be things I do and put up, you know, just random plays and put them up on the channel. Oh no, I'm getting tired. We're at the location. We're 1 mile away. Come on. Come on. Let's go. I'm on a schedule, folks. Yeah. All right, there's the stop sign. Great, let's go. Come on, Ghostface. Is it over here? Oh shit. This is gonna be a tough one. This is gonna be a tough one. This is why I like playing this game right here. Like these tough scenarios that we have to go through here. so close. Oh, I almost had it perfect the first time. Not bad. Not bad for not playing in a long time. Now, there's guys that can do this stuff in, like, first person and stuff. There we go. All right, we got it off. I gotta rest first. Oh, did I get a point? Yeah, that's what we're playing, Sarge. We're trying to get to Texas right now. Trying to get to Texas right now. Oh, dude, what? I mean, I know I was coming out, but you could have, you saw me. Yeah. Yeah, putts. I should have went the other way. Oh no! Where the hell is this? Oh, you bastards. Okay. Oh, it won't let me go in there. Jesus. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. We're fine. We're fine. I'm just on the wrong side of the road. It's okay. We're good. The motel's right here. There we go. So how do you get to Texas? You gotta drive there. You gotta drive. Oh boy. 3 a.m., huh? All right. How do I put my... That's corn. How do I put my brights on? What's my Let's see. Key buttons. Hazard warning, light mode. High beams. Oh, we don't have. Hat switch up. Let's do, we'll do that for... That's my brights. Really? That's it? Well, I guess that worked. All right. All right, let's look at... we need to take a job from where we're at here, and we got to cross the border. Do we have... Are you kidding me? All right, well, El Paso is the closest spot, right? So let's just drive to El Paso, Texas. Is that easier than this one? Yeah, why don't we go here? All right. All right. It's a little dark. We're here in the early morning, though. We got on the 25. 25. Why is my windshield wipers on? For God's sakes. And let me put my brights on so I can see the... I'll blind people in front of me. Drug smugglers to cross the border into Texas. Oh, from Mexico. I mean, technically, you could do that in Grand Theft Auto. I mean, you know. I don't think so, but you can get tickets and stuff from the Highway Patrol. They must have tuned something, Creature, because I used to get tickets for, like, the littlest things. And what I didn't like, the unrealism thing about it is that the cops were nowhere near you. So if you broke a law, you would just get a ticket. And you're like, what? So, I don't know if they adjusted something. No, we're not gonna do the individual ones, Krebsy. We did the one this morning for the poll for, so I'll bring that up on the stream when we do it. It's just easier for me to go through all the stuff and write the people's names down and all this other shit. No, but there's also like, so you can play. I'm not sure how it works on the online, because this is an online game as well. You can play, and people pretend they're cops, and they patrol the online worlds and stuff like that, and they can pull you over, and I don't know if they can look at your logs and stuff like that. I don't know if they have a the regular game. No, I mean you can look at your logs. Like right now I'm doing an event. I'm trying to do as many. I got to do 15 jobs and drive. As a community, we have to drive 100 million miles. And we'll crush that, by the way. The community that plays this game will absolutely crush that. But you have to do 15 things as far as the community, and you have to take external contracts. And they added convoys and stuff in the game now, like in the game. Like it's not a third party mod or anything like that anymore. Are we all agreeing that Stray or Elden Ring will win Game of the Year? I'm actually would be okay if Stray won. I wouldn't be shocked if it did. Right? I know we all look at it and say like God of War is going to win or Elden Ring is going to win, but I wouldn't be shocked if all of a sudden they announced that Stray is going to win based on, I'm telling you, it was nominated for a lot of different categories, and everyone didn't really like vote for it for those things. It seems like it's a really interesting game as far as development and you know, sound design and the art design and the directing and the narrative, you know. Well, there is politics like that go on, Krebsy, inside, right? Like you're bringing up a studio that to get them more in the light, then they get capital, and they raise up, and then another company buys them out. Oh, for sure, for sure. But to say that all games in the Game of the Year category don't deserve it, I mean, they all got nominated, right? If you didn't deserve it, you wouldn't be nominated. Right? So all the nominees are deserving of getting Game of the Year. I don't know. I have no idea how Plague Tale got there. Isn't Plague Tale their studio? I know they're a small studio as well. Aren't they under the moniker of a company that Microsoft is picking up or something? Well, there's that one category creature, best fighting game, right? And it says primarily head-to-head combat, and Seafood was in there. We're like, how is Seafood in there? Like, all of them were head-to-head fighting games, and Seafood's in there fighting NPCs. I was like, what? That technically any game then could be part of the head-to-head. Yeah, but I don't know. I think Elden Ring should be there. I mean, look at the games that came out this year. Is there enough to really give them Game of the Year contention? I think the sad part is, and I'm not taking anything away from God of War, right? But games that come out earlier in the year, with this the way the industry is and the way the people's brains are, like the newest one is the most interesting one, right? Hell, we can't remember what we had for dinner on Saturday, and you expect us to like compare a game that just came out, and you're gonna look at the new car and be like, hey, this new game is amazing because it's the new kid on the block type of thing, you know? What does the PlayStation 5 version still run so poorly that everyone runs to PlayStation 4 version on their PlayStation 5? Here's the thing. What are they judging on? You know what I mean? As a consumer, I 100% agree with you, right? It still has problems. I actually asked that this morning. I said, do they take an effect that once it launches, do they take an effect that game bugs and glitches and different things that are happening, right? I don't think they do. I think insiders in the industry are looking at what it took to make the game, and what it takes to make it, and the technology within the industry. But I don't even know if they do that. We don't really know how they pick the games and how they judge the games. We are all judging on biased opinions when we pick. That's how voting is, right? Like, I played that game. I like that game. That game's gonna get my pick, even though you didn't play the other games. And they couldn't leave it up to people, because the people would do exactly what they do for game reviews. They would just bomb one and overload the other. What's happening here? Are we merging? Oh. That guy's got like some air conditioning units or whatever. It's going down to another lane now? Best sound or best sound design? Like soundtrack or audio design? Oh, you're talking about score. Yeah, you're talking about the score. Yeah, that was my pick for score. I don't know what we picked as a group today. I don't know what we picked. I just put my left blinker on, then made a right. That's how you do it, folks. Because here's the thing, right? You're talking about the PlayStation 4 still has problems, and I'm not taking that away. But Cyberpunk was a fucking shitfest when it came out, and that was nominated, wasn't it? I don't think they care about individual consoles. They just care about the game as a whole. They look at it as the best possible answer for what it is. They're like, well, this product, if you have this computer and at these stats, it'll work fantastic. Let's judge it on that. I don't think they look at it if it's bugs and glitches and everything else like that. I honestly don't. I think we as the consumers go, what about the bugs? What about the glitches? What about the incomplete game? I don't think they look at that. Cyberpunk wasn't nominated? I didn't say they were. What I'm saying is when people look at it, they look at stuff. I don't think they bring up the glitches and stuff. I think they just bring up the game in its best form, and then they look at that. This morning they voted for God of War. God of War. I mean, Dune Spice Wars was in there for a strategy game, and that game's not even out yet, right? Like, think about that. That game's not even out yet. It's in early access. and it's nominated. Like, how? Sure, Sarge, but it doesn't make it doesn't for the fact of the game is still not out yet. It's in early access. Yeah, but Creature, it's already out. It's in early access. All the other games you can't play. That particular one you can. How can it be the most anticipated if it's out and it's like testing? I don't think anything in alpha state should be able. You're not. You know what I mean? I don't know. Just, some of these games in the categories are a little weird to me. But Street Fighter, when you're playing the story, fighting NPCs, is still not head-to-head. But that's not what it's judging on. They're judging that game based on head-to-head. That's what it was. The category is head-to-head. Head-to-head. Not my rules. That's their rules. They put primarily head-to-head in there to put Sifu in there. Everything else is head-to-head. Sure, you can play Multiverse by yourself, single player, but the game is created as a head-to-head. All right, we're in Texas. Let's take our first El Paso job. Unable to find jobs matching this filter. Oh, come on now. Well, then how am I supposed to do the thing if it's not... Did the event start yet? There's the question. Hold on one second. Yeah, it started. Achieve their personal goal. Any city. Lone Star, Longhorn Ornament. Personal goal. Okay. Go in the logbook. World Trucks profile. Browse contracts. Okay. I don't think there's anything, though, to brings it into Texas, though. All right, let's just do this. There's no external contracts. External market? No. It looks like we have one here. And that would open up a lot. Let's take this guy. Glass racks. I kind of want Straight to win as well, Sean, just because it's not a big, massive game. You know what I mean? Is that a Mr. Smoothie ice cream truck in front of me? It sure does look like one. That looks like a soft serve Mr. Frosty ice cream. Well, that's true, creature. Yeah, but what were the major games that came out last year that it was up against? I'm not taking anything away from Take-Two. I'm just saying, like, Stray's got a stiffer competition now. You know what I mean? Oh, you bastard. Yeah, see? Came up right behind me as I came up on the highway. I was speeding up to get on the highway. You dick. I didn't even need to get on the highway. Run! Oh, fancy. Fancy. It's gonna be a long one. Ratchet and Clank. You got what? Ratchet and Clank. You got, God. Halo was out there, huh? Halo got in there. Oh, that's right. Texas has all these side roads running next to the highway. I totally forgot about that. And you got to go under. They started building roads like this downtown in Orlando. Yeah, I think so too, Reese. I mean, it's the fresh new game that came out, and it is a good game. You know what I mean? It's. I mean, if it wins, it's not like it shouldn't win. I mean, all games, like I said, that are nominated could win. It's not like it's not deserving. Right, Krebsy. That's what I'm saying. But it's not even like just in that one category. You look at other categories that strays in, and you're like, man, like art direction, right? Like art directing or game direction. Like you look at that and you're like, I mean that is completely original and whatnot, and it's going up against a franchise that's gigantic. You know. It's just really just bad luck on their part. We're gonna drive in third person just so we can see the terrain and whatnot. Uh-oh, there's a helicopter up there. What's he up there for? Is there an accident? Oh, there is. Was there a runner? Oh, there was a cop that was, or a car that was. Sound like little things like that they've added. What are those things up there? Are those birds? What is that? It's been a hot minute, creature. I want to say over a year and a half, maybe. Oh, yeah? That's crazy. I like games like that, man. I like games like that. Oh. Hit the brakes on me like that. We got the train in the background over there. A little small for a Texas train. I think the only thing they were missing is like more pedestrians walking around. What fast food place is that supposed to be? Picket. That's supposed to be McDonald's? I think it's supposed to be McDonald's. Oh, there's a viewpoint over here. I'll have to pull in and hit it up. City of Van Horn. Stray is a great and beautiful game. I think will win Indie Game of the Year, but it's just too simplistic and short to win big rewards. But see, that's coming though from what you think Game of the Year is, right? We don't know what the terms are as far as, does length matter, right? Does value of price matter? Does it matter that some game is 40 hours of content and one's 100 hours and one's 10? Does that matter? I don't know if it does. I don't know if it does. I think they look at it as overall what a game, the building of a game and the structure of the game, and maybe I'm giving them too much credit. Maybe it's just, that looks good. Game of the Year. I didn't even need to get off the highway. Come on now. I think it brought me this way to run by. Exactly, Reese. We also don't know who cut the biggest check, right? Because that shit does happen, at least in the film industry and stuff. It does. No, but seriously though, we don't know what the criteria is. People from the industry are voting for the industry. Us, the people, are only getting 10% of the vote. You know what it does? The winner is Sony, right? Sony's the winner because it's a exclusive game, only on PlayStation. Okay, same with God of War, same with Horizon, and that is the winner because people look at that and go, well, they had 3 games that were exclusive on PlayStation, right? And it gets more sales. The people that own a PlayStation that haven't played it will play it. And the people that don't own a PlayStation will buy PlayStation now because they have 3 Game of the Year nominees. Did more for the industry in what sense though, Krebsy? In what sense? Again, you're looking at it as a gamer, right? It's the people that are voting in the industry that are looking at it, right? So the tech they're using, the way they go about their, I don't know. I mean, if we're gonna be impressed by things, like you look at certain games like Cuphead or Tunic, where one person created them. You know what I mean? Same with the other game. Bass brought it up earlier today. Midnight. What the hell was that one? We were on the train or whatever. Midnight Freight or Midnight Fight, or I forget what the hell it's called. Right? That was made by one guy as well. I mean, if you say did more for the industry, I'm assuming like what, like money wise, like getting people to buy the game and. I mean, hell, I like Elden Ring, but I don't think it like changed the landscape of gaming. I can't say much about the story is for God of War. I'm assuming that the story is just as good as the first one, right? But I think what Red Dead did, or Red Dead 2 did for storytelling is, I think Red Dead should have beat God of War, in my opinion, the way they told the story. The way the way the narrative was for Red Dead 2, it should have beat God of War in 2018. I played both of them, put lots of hours in both those games, completed it, finished it from top to bottom. And I thought God of War, I mean, I'm not mad that it won it. Both amazing games. I think Red Dead did a better job of pushing the industry forward as far as storytelling and stuff. Yeah, but that's, I mean, that you could bring that up, Reese, but we don't know if that's part of the conversation of how they pick the games. You know what I mean? And again, I'm not saying anyone's wrong in any way, shape, or form. I'm just bringing up the fact that we don't know the standards of what they do for nominations and stuff, and that's the frustrating part, right? That's the frustrating part. Yeah, but I played Elden Ring. What does Elden Ring do different than what Red Dead did? Red Dead Redemption did an open world. What's the like the boss fights and stuff? Well, I'll bring it up in that regard, only in regards to the set the bar claim. Didn't play it, so can't judge it either way. I mean, like I said, there's games that are shittier and they get nominated. You know what I mean? Shoot, I missed that video up there. Damn it. I'm in the opinion that I'm not a Souls game player, but the only thing that Elden Ring did was shine a massive light on the Souls community. Right. I never played a Souls game up until that point. I thought it was brilliant. I loved the way they did the open world, but at the same time, I still think, I don't know if it's a, I mean, I guess it is an industry-changing way of doing stuff, but other open world games have been around and done really good jobs of doing it, and then they just copy pasta it for the next 5 expansions, right? Yeah, graphics to me are not the most important thing. It all depends what type of game it is, right? Like, obviously, if I'm playing this game, graphics are important. I don't want to play American Truck Simulator 8-pixel version, right? The immersion of this, so it's important. But at the same time, I don't think graphics are the one-all be-all type of thing. But each their own, right? I like story over graphics, but there's no story in a sim. So graphics take away, and stories. There's no point of story in a sim or strategy type of thing. Eastbound and down. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Any examples of Elden Ring did different, better than all other open world games to even judge its impact? Yeah, I mean, I played it, and I don't think it did anything massively, like, game-changing. For a Souls game, sure. For a Souls game, 100%. Right? That you could run around and, you know, fight whatever boss you want to fight. It's not in any order. You can go around the world, come back, do it again, and whatnot. I mean, that's interesting. Last week, someone said they got bored playing Red Dead Redemption 2, and the story was predictable. And then Sarge shared his those views. Then Rough Online launched right before the show left bad taste in people's mouth. If Elden Ring wasn't an impact, it would have been used as a benchmark after it released. Yeah, but you're taking one person, like, literally. Red Dead Redemption sold like 48 million copies, right? Sarge doesn't like Westerns. So to say, like, Sarge doesn't like it, like, what Rockstar did to me was more game-changing than what Elden Ring did for an open world, right? The story in Red Dead Redemption, see, a lot of people didn't even play Red Dead Redemption 2 because they got bored. But the actual story and whatnot is phenomenal. It's phenomenal. The emotion and stuff. Oh, we're talking about, like, Game of the Year and you know, why what game should win or what it changed. That's the problem? What's the problem? That people didn't play it? People don't play all games. People buy games all the time and don't even play it. I'll ask a question right now. What's a game that someone bought that you haven't played yet? Right? People do. Someone bought God of War the other day. Someone came in and said, I haven't played it yet. Right? It just came out, but they haven't played it yet. So does that mean God of War sucks? You know what I mean? There's a bunch of different reasons why people don't play games or stop playing games. Hell, I know someone that already stopped playing God of War because they can't handle the NPCs telling them how to play the fucking game. I can't do it. He's like, I can't play this anymore. We're gonna have to rest soon. There's a rest up here. We're gonna have to push it though. Rest area there. Oh, there's rest areas all up and down. Could probably get to that point right there. But where are you getting the people that majority of the people didn't finish playing? Right? That's where I'm saying, Krebsy. Like 48 million people bought the game. How do you know the majority of the people didn't finish? Did all 48 million people take a survey somewhere? And even if that was the case, that is not judged by the people that vote for Game of the Year if people got bored or not, right? They're basing it on what the game is. Sure, this game has retention issues. People buy it and go, oh, I'll play it. And then they only drive a couple cities and then they'll put the game down. Right? Hit Squad, I'm agreeing with I agree. It's one of the best games I've ever played. As far as the story and the way you run around the world, the emotion, the action when you do play when you play it and stuff, it's amazing. Yeah, but Sarge, you not going back doesn't say the game's bad or not. Hell, I have Witcher 3, which won Game of the Year, and I played 8 hours of it. That's it. I'll probably play it again when it does the upscale thing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll probably play it this time around. Oh, cool! Look at this. Look at this. Got the train over there. Oh, that's cool. It's like I'm 7 years old looking at this stuff. How do I get to that viewpoint down there? Oh, I gotta get off and then come all the way back? No, I'm good. Oh, there's a cop. Oh, car accident? Check that out. Ooh. Hell, Grand Theft Auto 5, I think, changed the landscape of open world games. Right? A complete giant open world with, like, no load screens. And 3 protagonists. Story-driven game. So right now we already know whenever Grand Theft Auto comes out, we know right off the bat that'll be game of the year. I feel sorry for any other game coming out that year. How much you want to bet that, let alone Starfield wasn't finished yet, but even if it was finished, they would push it back because they didn't want to be in the nominations with God of War, Horizon, and all them. They didn't want to be in the same category. They would rather go up against other people. What's going on, Brian? None of the newer games seem that great to me. They're huge or beautiful, but still husks of their potential. Yeah. Probably 30, but if you make a good game, it shouldn't hold you back. Well, if you're talking about indie games, I would say you're 100% correct. If you're talking about 1984 or 85 or 87, I would say maybe you're right. But we're talking about a $30 billion or whatever the hell the industry is now, okay? And companies looking to make the largest amounts of paychecks possible. And I think that has a huge, huge effect on, regardless if a game is finished or not, when it releases and how long. You know what I'm saying? I got so bored I downloaded Destiny 2 again just to get dopamine from deleting it. I went back to my stripper ex-girlfriend and then told her to screw off again. I'm back, baby. Just kidding. Eat shit. Oh, I didn't rest at the rest stop like I was supposed to. Shoot. We just passed it. Oh wait, we got to get to that one. That's gonna be a little bit. We might not make it. Yeah, but that's not why I brought it up, why it lost to God of War. I'm bringing it up because you said that Elden Ring and God of War Ragnarok are, like, changing the landscape of games. And I said that the open world game of Red Dead Redemption 2 was more innovative to me than what Elden Ring did. I said Elden Ring changed the landscape of Souls games. I don't know if it changed the landscape of open world games for the industry. Well, that's what I said, Creature, 2 weeks ago on the podcast with Lono. I said as far as, like, the PlayStation 5 and Ratchet and Clank using the technical stuff and doing the next gen, that's truly innovative. You know what I mean? I never played a Souls game until Elden Ring, so that maybe is why I got so much attention, because I got more people interested in it. Sure, I never played a Souls game either until then. But it didn't bring me in because of the, like gameplay that was never been done before. It brought me in because it was an open world game, and I liked the fact that I could go around fighting the bosses that I wanted to fight. I didn't have to fight like in a linear order, you know? Have you ever tossed quarters? Oh God, I'm gonna get fined here in a second. I would run this light, but there's a cop 2 cars ahead of me. Making it hail. I go to the bank and grab a roll of quarters, and then I go to a strip club. Oh, we're so close. We gotta get to that. We gotta get to that rest stop right there. No, don't you find me yet. Don't you find me yet. Shit. Damn it. I was so close. That's $200. I throw rolls of pennies. Come on. Is it this one? No, it's the next one. Okay. Oh, you're killing me here. You're killing me here. Oh, I'm getting fined up the wazoo here. Come on. Great. Now I gotta go around. I don't think I can go this way. Can I? No, I gotta go that way. Damn it. I'm not road raging. Not yet, anyway. Man. $836 in gas. Sweet. Back on the road. A little less than 200 miles to go. Oh yeah, creature. Been there, done that. If the coffee was good and they had bourbon, that was a win. I have some great stories that are not safe for YouTube, so. Legs and eggs. There's a place outside of Atlanta called Legs and Eggs. There you go. Appreciate it, Viking. I totally forgot. Like, hockey season's been back for like a month now. Didn't it start like late September? Well, Tower of Fantasy wasn't new, but it was new to us in the area, like in the West, right? Genshin Impact, I don't know why. Preseason was late September. Yeah, the NHL's still a thing. Oh, what is happening here? Oh, stay in this lane. What the hell's he blocking the road off for? Oh, no. Oh, no. There's like a fire burnout car on the middle of the highway, man. Now I gotta try to get back on the highway, but I don't know if they'll let me back on. Well, actually they will, because the accident was back there, so this should be good. Yeah, no, they've done a really good job, Hit Squad. What, backing up like that? There we go. A little detour. Yeah, but did you like miss the exit or something? I mean, there was an accident on this scenario here. You know what I mean? Like it was blocked off. I had to back up. Otherwise, I'm going the wrong way. Oh yeah, I used to live right. I used to live right over there, creature. That's where I'm turning. Yeah. Can't go straight. We're gonna pull in right here for a second. Hit this landmark up over here. Is that it? No other, those are the slowest flying birds ever. How many lights are in here? My God. I would hate to live in that house right there. Yeah, you better hold your roll there, van. 100 miles to go. Dream Burger. That would be a shitty house to live in right there. Like, your entrance is literally, or the highway entrance is literally right in front of your house. Man. What the hell are those things? Dreidels? Oh. That's interesting. I don't know what the hell that was. Was it a manhole cover that was shooting out steam? What the hell was that? You can't do the whole U.S. yet. So they literally just came out, and it's not a 1-to-1 scale, but they just came out with Texas. So there's California, Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Montana, Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, Nevada, and now Texas. So this has been since 2016. So they come out with like 2, maybe 3 expansions, two a year. I think they started off with just these 3 right here. I think it was Arizona, Nevada, and California. And then 2017, I think they added these 2, 2018, 2019, 2020, and then now, or 21, whatever, and then 22. So it's been around for a while. By the time the whole United States is done, it'll probably be like 10 years or something like that. It's nowhere as big as Euro Truck Simulator. Euro Truck Simulator 2 is gigantic. And you're taking like ferries across the water and whatnot. Oh yeah, if it was a 1-to-1 scale, it would literally take me 14 hours to do the drive that I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like, all right, starting stream today. We're gonna play every single day for 2 hours for 7 days, and we did one job. I mean, it takes long as of right now. I mean, we've done only 2 jobs, and I've been streaming for over 2 hours, or just about 2 hours. I would love a giant MMO of this. I say it every single time I play this game. You take farm sim, flight sim, farm sim, truck sim, and you merge them all together. If you had an audience, it was down with that, though. Talk about job security. What do you mean, creature? Oh, you're saying if you well, you could. There is a big viewership for this. For sim games in general, there's a loyal community for this stuff. Sim games are the largest demo on the platform. For PC, you mean, right? Yeah. Would someone watch you 14 hours straight? Yes. When I tell you there's loyal people, go type in on YouTube right now, Hit Squad, Truck Simulator, and look how many views. Yeah, if you get behind it, we were already through. Sweet. Yeah, but it's not just watching someone drive 14 hours. If I talk to you and we talk about different topics and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? What's the difference if I'm doing the daily grind and I'm doing the daily grind by driving a truck? Do you know what I mean? It's just background. It's the exact same thing of YouTube, right? If you're watching a video, but you're not really watching the video, you're listening to the person speaking. The gameplay in the background is usually nothing. When I first started streaming, Creature, we would actually had pretty good viewership on Twitch. We were in the hundreds. We were doing Euro Truck Simulator 2, and we were just driving around trying to unlock, like, drive all of Europe, just riding on roads, not even doing jobs, just driving roads. Well, that's what my channel's about, right? It's about playing. I play what I want. I'm my own worst enemy because I know how to build a channel. I just don't follow it. Right? YouTube wants you to play the exact same thing over and over and over again, right? Do the exact same thing over and over again. And I'm trying to, and have been for years, trying to make YouTube bend to my will, which doesn't work. Right? I want them to know that the type of content that I'm creating is a talk show, have been doing it for multiple years, between Twitch and Mixer, Facebook, YouTube. Whoa. Almost missed it. I was pretty consistent with this. We would do the Sunday night drive when I was doing 6 days a week, 7 days a week. And we would always play this game on Sundays. I think it was some of the most favorite streams of people. They liked when I did it. I would get truck drivers come in and just watch me play as they were actually doing real trucking. They're like napping or in the back of their cab, and they would play this game while they're driving, or like, you know, while they're on work. When they're not actually doing it, they were playing the game. I'm gonna go straight. I'm not gonna turn there. Why turn there and then turn again? It seems kind of dumb. I try to do train sim. That to me, I just can't do. I can't. I can't. You're at least on this. I'm free to go where I want. In train sim, you're on one track. I mean, you change tracks and stuff, but man, train though is crazy. Crazy the amount of people that watch that stuff. There's a whole thing of long plays, right? There's people that love watching this stuff or listening to it just to go to sleep. They'll do 5-hour, 10-hour long streams just to watch this as they fall asleep, and they love it. Love it. One of my favorite streamers to watch, very informative. His name is Squirrel. Been watching him for, God, it's got to be almost a decade. He is huge on the sims like this. He's built an empire, a career on sim games. I know a guy that was employed by the city planning office in Indianapolis and quit to play City Skylines on YouTube. You know what? 10 years ago, I would have been like, "What?" Now I'm not surprised by stuff like that. I probably should have went the back way there. This is my favorite part of the whole game. Parking. I could play a game just at different scenarios where I'm just parking. If this was God of War, it would tell me, turn the wheel to the left. You want to park it next to this giant white building here. Make sure you step on the brake. Make sure you step on the gas. Make sure... All right, did that count? That was just a regular job market, though. Yeah, see, that didn't count. As long as there's no snow and the trees don't fall on the road, I think you're going to be okay in this game. Yeah. There's times I had an intro when I used to be on Twitch, Creature. Maybe you remember it, where I got knocked over. I went across the road and someone T-boned me, and my whole truck flipped over. And I was like, oh, lost like $100,000 job. Yeah. So apparently the event's not on yet. It can't be because there's no contracts, external contracts yet. There are no contracts found in your current position. Move closer to a logistic company. Is there a logistic company nearby? That's a garage for sale. That's a recruitment agency. Is there a logistic? I'm confused. I mean, look, we played for 2 hours, and we literally went from the tip of Texas here and went all the way down here. It took us about 45 minutes to get down here. No, you have to complete deliveries. Well, I could just drive right now. Like if I just wanted to drive somewhere. So there's different jobs you can do, right? So I could do quick jobs, which is using their truck, right? So let's say you just start off and you don't know what kind of truck you want to drive or own. You could take other jobs and drive different trucks to see which ones you like. Okay? And then there's bigger things because on your own, like I own my own truck. Okay? Because I own my own truck, there's a freight market where I can pick up, where I have the cab, and then I can pick up the trailers, right? Or I could do the cargo one, which doesn't look like it's up and running right now. Something's off. But the I can't do the cargo one because I don't have my trailer. Now, if I own a trailer, I can take the trailer, hook it up to my truck, and there's different trailers. So if I want to do dry goods, if I want to do like large objects, if I want to do cold fridge stuff, if I want to do like gas explosive type of stuff, I could own these things. I can make more money by doing it. Like for instance, see, doing this job, I gotta drive this bad boy 1,555 miles. I gotta go from the tip of Texas over here all the way up to Washington, and that'll give me $112,000. Okay, to move a harvester. Okay, there's also different external jobs which are not popping up for some reason. Let me see if I can. Nope, can't do that. But then I also have, like, I own these trucks. Like, I own all these trucks. I purchased all these. These are other driver NPCs that are working for me right now. Tells you where they are, right? And they're working, and what they're making for me daily profit. They're all sucking. I'm making 16,000. They're making about 3,000 average. Okay. I can buy and own multiple garages. You can make like an empire for yourself. You can purchase trailers. So there's different trailers you can buy. Okay. Container, drop deck, flatbed, bottom dumper, wooden lobo, logger, right? You could do lots of different jobs, own lots of different trailers. You can customize the trailers. You can invest in the things. Start different businesses, right? You can do triple trailers. You could do larger jobs, right? So I could buy just trailers and have other people pick them up and use them and whatnot. Right. You could actually, if you wanted to, you could just purchase trucks and just send them out, right? They take jobs and whatnot. You could buy a fleet of trucks and trailers and a whole bunch of stuff. There's also, let me see what else we got here. You have skills that you can, once you do, right? So, like, I can carry explosives. I can do flammable gas. I can't do flammable 3 or 4, like hazmat stuff yet. I can do longer distances. I can do deliveries up to 2,500 miles. Or no, I'm sorry, rank 5 is 2,500 miles. I can do up to 1,600 right now. I can take high-value items. There's special stuff as well, like other big trailer things you can do, like giant houses or boats or oil rigs, and so many different things you can do. Yeah, there's also lots of different things that you can customize on your truck. Right? I mean, there's a bunch of stuff. And there's other things that you can purchase and buy and DLCs, and it's crazy. Oh, you could quick travel here. That's Houston. That's Dallas. That's Waco. That's Austin. Okay, so I found all these, so now I can fast travel to them. And they give you the major cities that you can go to. It's going to cost me $1,000 to fast travel there. Like, you could find what cargo you want to do. There's an actual mod to make it look like Optimus Prime. Let me see. Vehicle adjustments, upgrades, diagnostics. Content browser. Hold on. Truck browser. That looks like the truck right out of Mask. Boom, like right away. No, you can't transform. This is much more narrow. Boo. Yeah, I don't know how you could do it here with the paint job. You would have to find it. Yeah, look, I got save files here. 2019. Yeah, let's go exit this for a second. Oh, no. I want to go to the launch pad. Yeah, see, there's special transports you could do. Let me see. I think I have the Optimus Prime one. I don't know how to get it, though. Yeah, see, you can be Optimus Prime. right? It's pretty cool. Transformers roll out. There's lots of different things that you can add to the game. You be smoking in the Bandit trailer. No, you can. You can customize it, but there's different ways. There's different ways to. You got to go get your paint jobs. You have to go to different locations, and as you drive, you unlock different locations that have different paint jobs at different places. So as you unlock them, you can purchase different colors and whatnot. And in game, you can also do custom ones on the outside as well. That's 513. It's 364. They don't have that many. I want to know how come I can't get my lights to go on, all of them. Can you pull a trailer in a tank? I don't think you can pull a trailer with a tank, but there is a job where you're actually pulling military vehicles, if I'm not mistaken. Like, you can have a trailer with a tank on it, but you can't be a tank pulling a trailer. All right. I think that'll do it for tonight. I got to get that wheel working, man. I got to get that wheel working. We got lots that we want to do. I know Division's update. Did the last week start up yet in Division? Does anyone know? Maybe what we'll do is after Thursday night after the podcast, maybe we'll jump in and play for an hour or two, playing Division, and get the manhunts done or whatnot. Get them all done with, you know. Yeah, I think it's pretty close. I think it's pretty close. All right, well, if you're new in my channel, my name's 30 and Still Gaming. I stream over here on 30 NSG. We do game content over here as like pre-recorded videos. We also do live streams over here. We do talk shows over on our main channel called 30N Still Gaming. All one word, the letter N. So 30, number 30, the letter N, Still Gaming. You can see it in this channel. If you go all the way down to the bottom, you can click over on that channel. We do lots of different talk shows. Monday through Thursday, we do a show called The Daily Grind, which goes over gaming topics and news stories. And then Thursday night, we do Generation X Gaming, a weekly podcast that goes over a few of the top stories from the past week, and we rant along the way. So lots of content over 4 days a week. We take 3 days off. I'm thinking about starting up, I don't know, maybe like a game night again. Friday nights. Probably Friday nights. I'm still debating. It probably won't do it until like the new year. But take a game that we can all play. If it's a Jack in the Box or something along the lines, and make it like a members stream to do, because I got to come up with something for members. to do stuff because we can't do watch parties. What we used to do, the watch parties, because that was like dodgy and whatnot. I mean, we can do watch parties, but I don't want to make like to watch a movie. You have to pay something. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens as far as what kind of content we make. Please try to get us to 1,000 subscribers. If you're new to this channel, hit 30 NSG sub button. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs. We're covering Gotham Knights. We're covering Hogwarts, Suicide Squads, and many other games in the pipeline that are coming out. I do appreciate everyone coming out tonight and hanging out with us, talking about stuff. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you guys have a wonderful night. Thanks for hanging out. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.